Hi, welcome to my video on graphing the motion of a particle on a line number 1. Number 1. Here we go. The position equation for a particle moving along a straight line is st, and we have it in a bracket, a t squared minus 6t plus 4, and the m is 4 that we're the position is in terms of meters from 0, and the time is greater than or equal to 0, and the time is in seconds, not indicated here. Graph the motion on the line, on this line. So S of t in meters, we're graphing on this line. So when the time is 0 and the object hasn't started to move, so the S of 0 is 0 squared minus 6 times 0 plus 4. 0 minus 0 plus 4. So that means that the object is starting off at, when the time is 0 seconds, at 4. Let's put a 4 right here, and let's put a 0 for time. So that's when t is 0. The object is starting at 4 meters from 0. So let's put a 0 here. So that's 4 meters and 0 meters. So it's starting right here. Now, to find how the object is moving, let's do the velocity, which is s prime, and the velocity of this function is t squared is 2t. Derivative of t squared is 2t. Derivative of negative 6t is negative 6. Derivative of 4 is 0. So if your velocity or your s prime t is equal to 0, that means 2t minus 6 is equal to 0. 2t is equal to 6. So t is 3. So that means at 3 seconds, your object is stopped because the velocity is 0. So let's look at when s prime t is greater than 0. So that means that 2t minus 6 is greater than 0. 2t is greater than 6. Divide by 2, t is greater than 3. So greater than 3, when the velocity, this is vt, when your velocity or v prime or s prime t is greater than 0, that means it's going to move to the right. So it's going to move to the right at, let's say we have 3 seconds, so this is time, so this is 3 seconds, and at 3 seconds it's moving, it's stopped at 3 seconds, right there. We say that's a 0, and at 3 seconds it stopped, and to the right of 3 seconds is a plus, and your velocity is less than 0 when 2t minus 6 is less than 0, 2t is less than 6, t is less than 3. And when you're less than 3, you can only go down to 0, so 0 is less than t is less than 3. So in between 0 and 3, the object is moving to the left, and so less than 3, so the time is 0. So between 0 and 3 seconds, the object is moving negative, moving to the left. So at 3 seconds, so let's look at, we know at 0 seconds it's 4. So let's look at when t is 3. So the s of 3, so we're putting it back in here. So it's 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 4. 9 minus 18 plus 4. And that's negative 9, so that's a negative 5. So at 3 seconds, it's at 3 seconds, and 0 seconds here. So at 3 seconds is at a -5. So that's a 0. Let's say -5 is right here. So this is at 3 seconds. You add a -5. So at 0 seconds is starting off at 4. And between 0 and 3 seconds, which is here, it's moving to the left. So the object is starting off at 4. And at 3 seconds is going to 5. So the object is moving this way. At 3 seconds, it's stopped, because at 3 seconds, it's the derivative is 0. Stopped, and then after 3 seconds, after 3 seconds, as you can see here, it's moving to the right. So it turns or stops, and then it's going back this way. And again, if you put 3 seconds back in here, we put 3 seconds in here, we got a -5. So that's the point of 3 seconds, -5. So at 3 seconds, it's -5 distance away from 0. Again, repeat, the object is starting off at 4, moving to the left until we get to 3 seconds, and there stops, and momentarily stops and turns and goes right. And that's the graph that represents this function on a line. And if you like my video, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.